Really, Beelzebub, you don't have to. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Warning, this game contains content might not be suitable for most audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised. How's it going, everyone? My name is Lion, and welcome back to 7 Bloody Nights. Today we are going down Beelzebub's route, so you haven't seen the prologue and some of the other routes I've been on for this playthrough. Link to that is up there and in description. But anyway, let's get right into it, shall we? Also, I really want to mention something. Someone in my comments was trying to tell me about some kind of hole I need to look out for in this game, and I am just absolutely concerned right now. But anyway, let's go raise up Beelzebub. Beelzebub? Is picking him really a good idea? He did try to eat you the other day. Then again, he is the largest out of all of them, which will make him the strongest. He could deal with the harder chores, make it much easier for you. This is a completely stupid and insane, and you will most likely die, but it's your best shot. You walk down the hall, straight to find Beelzebubs Room. You stop when you spot a metal sign hanging on an orange door. The metal sign has the word King printed on it. Gee, I wonder who owns this room. You're about to knock on the door when it opens and out steps Beelzebub, holding a toolbox. He looks surprised to see you at first, but his signature grin quickly returns. Well. Looks like a tiny human wanted to see more of the great Beelzebub. Yeah, actually I came here to... As much as Beelzebub would love to stick around, Beelzebub is pretty busy today. See you around. Beelzebub casually picks you up using one hand and places you on the side as he walks away. Wait! You grab Beelzebub's sleeve, causing him to stop in place. Little human, as much as Beelzebub would love to entertain a pretty thing like you, Beelzebub has a lot of work to do today. He holds up the toolbox for you to see. Seeing this gives you an idea. I came here because I wanted to see if you needed any help. You want to help Beelzebub? Yeah. Beelzebub leans in closer until he's only a few inches from your face. Beelzebub sees what's going on here. You nervously gulp. You do? Yep. You wish to hang out with Beelzebub more, so you're using this as an excuse. Just roll with it. Yeah, that's solely the reason. Yeah, for sure. Ha! Knew it. Well, Beelzebub could never deny a fan. Come on. Before he can say another word, Beelzebub picks you up by the scruff of your neck and carries you off like a kitten. He takes you to what you assume to be his garage. It's rather small and surprisingly clean. Probably way cleaner than most of the rooms in this mansion. You notice a large orange motorcycle parked outside the garage. This isn't a modern motorcycle though. It looks more retro, like it came from the 1950s. So, you know anything about motorbikes? Kind of. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just do what Beelzebub says and you'll be just fine. Beelzebub slaps your back, nearly knock you over. Your back probably now has a hand imprint. You can help Beelzebub by looking for Beelzebub's wrench. It should be around here somewhere. Shouldn't be too hard for a tiny human like yourself to deal with. Could you please not call me tiny human? It's getting annoying. Beelzebub is sorry. Would you prefer Beelzebub to call you? He gives you a grin. Doll face. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll be a doll face. Your cheeks heat up and you nervously bite your lips. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind being called that. Beelzebub raises his eyebrows, his cheeks turning a light shade of pink. Looks like he wasn't expecting that response. Really? He coughs into his hand, trying to calm himself down. Well, if that's what you want, dollface. Beelzebub stands up straight and heads back over to his bike. Beelzebub will be over here if you need Beelzebub. Let Beelzebub know when you found his wrench. Right, let's start with the doll at the top left. A cute plush doll of a woman wearing a polka dot outfit. Pot next to it. Who the hell keeps a pot in the garage? You open the lid and peek inside, thinking maybe Beelzebub left a tool in here. Alas, there's nothing. Bottom left doll. A strange plush doll. Its smiling expression makes you feel uneasy. The doll next to it. A doll that's half cow, half man. You feel like you've seen this character somewhere before. Is that a Percy Jackson reference? The tire. A black tire with a big hole on the right side. It is useless. The toolbox. Maybe Beelzebub left his wrench in the toolbox? That's gotta be where it is, right? You open the toolbox and no wrench. We do find some cans of honey? You thought you misread it at first, and that was honey tea. And nah, it just simply said honey on it. Beelzebub, please don't tell me you drink straight up honey. Huh? Oh no, that's not actual honey. It's a type of soda that tastes like honey. How come I've never heard of it? It's not sold where you're from, dollface. It's from a special place. What's that? It's hard for Beelzebub to explain. Beelzebub will have to show you sometime. We can make it a date. What should I say? Do you mean it or are you joking? Do you mean it or are you joking? I mean it. You feel your cheeks flushed. Hell, think about it. Take your time. Beelzebub heads back to his bike. Right, what about the toast in a trash can? Maybe Beelzebub accidentally threw his wrench in the trash and not notice. Sometimes you'll throw something away that you didn't mean to. As you gaze down to the trash can, something catches your eye. It's a small orange skull. For some reason, you feel the need to touch it. Reach out, you grab the skull. Flashback! What the? Where am I? You find yourself in what looks to be a 1930s mobile home. How did I get here? Looking to your right, you notice a small boy sitting on a large worn-out chair. You can see cotton poking out the small holes. The boy's face is covered by the book he was reading. You guess he's probably no older than 12. Excuse me, little boy? You call out to him, but he doesn't respond. Hey kid, I'm talking to you. The way you try to touch him, your hand went right through him. The hell? What's going on? Beelzebub. Beelzebub? The young boy puts the book down and you can finally see his face. His bright, piercing orange eyes stare right through you. Is this really Beelzebub? Hey there, Apollo. What can the great Beelzebub do for you? Yep, that's him, alright. Who's this Apollo guy? Turning towards where the voice came from, you were face to face with another Beelzebub. He looks exactly like him, except this one is wearing reading glasses. Mom says it's time to go to school. Come on, let's go already. Oh, fine. Kid Beelzebub slowly slides off his chair until he falls to the ground with a hard thud. Ah! Oh no, I broke something. Looks like I have to stay here. Apollo threw the bag at his face. Get your lazy butt up already. Okay. As Beelzebub and Apollo turn to leave, they stop. You head over to see what they're looking at. Sitting at a small table is a woman, probably in her late 30s, wearing a waitress outfit. Her head rests on the table as she lets out soft snores. She looks utterly exhausted, like she's been up all night. The two boys pick up the woman from the table and carry her over to the couch. You peek over to the table to see it's covered in bills. You gently place her down and put a blanket over her. Sleep well, Ma. Good night, Mom. The two quickly head out to the door. What just happened? Was that a memory you just saw? Let's click on the poster. I put up a picture of a busty woman with white hips. You guess Beelzebub is a butt man. Alright, gonna start with the top left box. All these boxes are empty. Beelzebub, I looked all over and I don't see... You pause mid-sentence where you notice a set of muddy paw prints that lead out of the garage. Curiosity getting the better of you, you follow the mysterious trail of paw prints. For some abnormal reason, the tracks suddenly stop once you exit the garage. Huh, that's weird. Why do they... Woof! Ah! All of a sudden, something big and furry pounces on you, knocking you over. You wince in pain. You feel something wet fall on your face. You open your eyes to find... A puppy! Not just any normal dog. A three-headed dog. The large orange dog pants heavily as its three heads stare down at you, look at you with three big goofy smiles. One of the dogs has something in its mouth. A wrench! You try to grab it, but the dog runs away before you can get to it. Hey, is everything alright? You pull yourself up from the ground, groaning in pain as you did. I just saw a three-headed dog. Oh? You must have met Cerberus. Cerberus? He's my pet dog. Where do you go? There he is! What do you do? I grab a stick to defend myself, hide behind Beelzebub. Why would I defend myself? Why? scared of getting jumped again, you hide behind Beelzebub. Why don't I have the option to pet Cerberus? I feel like that's something I would do. Then again, it's more likely that my character is just scared out of their mind, so that makes sense. Aha! What? Are you scared of Cerberus? Yeah, he jumped on me. Sorry about that. You can get a bit too excited when meeting people. It doesn't mean you any harm, honest. Beelzebub will make sure he doesn't do that again. Thanks. Beelzebub's attention then focuses on Cerberus. Hey, Cerberus, is that Beelzebub's wrench? Woof! Good boy. You found it. Now, hand it over. Cerberus does not move. Cerberus, hand it over. Cerberus still refuses to move. Cerberus, Beelzebub does not have time to play right now. Beelzebub inches towards Cerberus, reaching out to grab the wrench. Cerberus then swiftly runs under Beelzebub's legs, causing him to fall over. Beelzebub lands on his face. Cerberus runs off, heading towards the dark woods. What do you do? I will check to see Beelzebub's okay. You head over to Beelzebub and help him off the ground. Are you alright? Beelzebub is fine. He has dealt with worse. You see droplets of blood dripping down from Beelzebub's nose. The blood is an inky black color, not the usual bright red. Maybe vampire blood is different from human blood. You reach into your pocket to pull out a small handkerchief. It's a good thing you always carry one on you, just in case. Thanks. He uses his handkerchief to stop his bleeding nose. Where did Cerberus go? I saw him going to the dark woods over there. You point over to where you last saw Cerberus. Not those dark woods, right? Are there any other dark woods around here? Oh no. What's the matter? It's just some woods. Why did Beelzebub look so upset? It's just some dark woods. Surely it will be kind of hard to see, but the darkness isn't going to kill you. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. Everything's gonna go wrong. Well, you see, those aren't just any dark woods. That's the Sleepy Hollow Woods. It's filled with all kinds of dangerous monsters. You really need to stop saying that phrase. You keep jinxing yourself every time you say it. Don't worry. Beelzebub will keep you safe. He gives you a big grin, but it looks forced. Why do you look so nervous? Well, let's just say, not all monsters are very friendly. You now really wish you didn't say that phrase? Beelzebub shakes his head. His nervous expression is replaced with one of determination. But we have to go in there to save Cerberus. But also to get back Beelzebub's wrench. Mostly to save Cerberus. Before he could give a word in, Beelzebub picks you up by the scruff of your neck and carries you off into Sleepy Hollows. The forest is incredibly dark. Moonlight barely breaks through the branches of the trees, and it's so eerily quiet. You can't even hear the sounds of crickets chirping. You're worried that the two of you might get lost out here. Beelzebub, you know where we're going, right? Ha! Of course Beelzebub knows. Beelzebub knows exactly where he's going! Beelzebub? Beelzebub has fallen into a small hole. You can see his legs sticking out. Beelzebub is okay. Don't worry, Lion. He kicks his feet, trying to get out of the hole, but to no avail. So it appears that Beelzebub is a bit stuck. Could you please help Beelzebub out? Yeah, of course I'm getting him out. Okay, just hold still. Beelzebub doesn't have much of a choice. Frick. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to die at some point here. What's this news? A few feet away, you spot a large round tree. Hanging from one of the branches, you spot what looks to be... You're just going to call it a rope. You could use it to pull Beelzebub out of the ground. However, you're not so sure since the rope looks kind of old and worn out. Might end up breaking. It wouldn't hurt to try. You could tie the rope from the tree branch and wrap it around one of Beelzebub's legs. You pull as hard as you could and the rope snaps in two. Yeah, you should have seen this coming. You need to find something that isn't so worn out and old if you want to pull Beelzebub out. What's in the lake? The water is too murky to see anything. You have no idea what could be in there. For all you know, there might be leeches. Something worse. I could have something to help you out. It will be really funny to reach in, though. I'm gonna do it. Grimacing, you slowly reach your head into the inky black water. You feel something slimy touch your hand. It's just algae. It's just algae. Suddenly, you felt something coarse and rough. You grab a hold of it and yank it out of the water. It's rope. Very thick rope. Why is that rope in there? It looks strong and brand new. It should help you pull Beelzebub out of the hole in no time. Hang on, Beelzebub. Please, hurry up. All of Beelzebub's blood is rushing to Beelzebub's head. You tie the rope around Beelzebub's legs. You pull with all your might. Ah! Pop. Beelzebub pops out of the hole. He's free! Too bad he's heading right towards you! Ah! Crash. Beelzebub landed right on top of you. That's a position. Hey, Beelzebub is free! Human? Where did you go? Oh? He stands up and turns around. Ah, there you are, human. He picks you up and helps you onto your feet. Enough lying around. We've got a job to do. Come on, follow Beelzebub. You better not fall into any more holes. Beelzebub is either ignoring you or not listening. Suddenly he stops. He spots something and starts to speed up. Hey, Beelzebub sees Cerberus. Hey, wait up! He quickly runs over to what looks to be something large and furry. Is that Cerberus? It's hard to tell. It's so dark. Cerberus, buddy, you know better than to go in there. Come on, let's go home. Cerberus? As you got closer, you noticed something. The figure did appear to be dog-like, but it did have 3 heads. It only had 1. The figure steps closer. It's a large black wolf. And it looks hungry. You're not Cerberus. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Grab his head and run! Without thinking, you grab Beelzebub's head and race out, dragging him behind you. Wait a second, lion! Let's talk about running! Left! You run to your left. Yeah, left! You slowly take another left. Yeah, right! You trip over a large tree root that's sticking out of the ground. The wolf pounces on you, tearing you apart. Dead end. It's a doggy-dog world. Okay, left. Got it, left. Okay, and I'm guessing straight. You sprinted straight ahead. Unfortunately, you and Beelzebub find yourself in a dead end. There's nowhere else to run. The wolf steps closer to you, letting out a loud snarl. You can see its glinting, sharp yellow teeth. You hide behind Beelzebub, clutching onto his black leather jacket. Don't just stand there, do something! Don't vampires have supernatural powers or something? Beelzebub doesn't say anything. He just stares down at the big black wolf. He then takes a step towards it. He carefully, ever so slowly, bends down and picks up a stick. Is he seriously going to try and fight it off with a stick? The wolf looks like it's ready to pounce. Beelzebub holds the stick high in the air and... Want the stick, boy? He waves the stick in front of the wolf. The wolf, once snarling, was now wagging its tail as its head followed the stick. It now looks like a cute little puppy. You want a stick, boy? Do you? The wolf barked, its tail wagging even faster. Okay, go get it. He throws the stick as hard as he could. The wolf happily follows after it, disappearing into the forest. What do you say? How did you know that would actually work? That actually worked? You're too confused to even speak. How did you know that would even work? Are you some kind of wolf whisperer? Beelzebub shrugs his shoulders. All dogs love sticks. And wolves are basically dogs. Just so you know, like bigger. Well, he's not wrong. Well, thanks. For a second there, I thought it was going to become dog food. Yeah, don't worry, human. As long as Beelzebub is around, you won't have to worry about anything. Just as long as you don't fall into any more holes, that is. Beelzebub chuckles nervously as he rubs the back of his head. Ha! Yeah. Please promise Beelzebub they won't go around telling others about that. Beelzebub has a reputation to uphold. Gotcha. You give Beelzebub a thumbs up. Don't worry, Beelzebub. Your secret's safe with me. Thanks. It feels like the forest has become darker and darker. Everything looks the same to you. You're pretty sure you have passed that stump several times now. Beelzebub, are we lost? Don't be ridiculous. Beelzebub doesn't get lost. Beelzebub knows exactly where we are. Okay then, where are we? You have no idea, do you? That's not true. Beelzebub has some, idea where we are. You two are completely lost. If we die out here, I'm coming back as a ghost and I'm haunting you. But wouldn't we both be ghosts? You know what I mean. Don't worry. Beelzebub is not going to let us die. A loud snap echoes throughout the forest. Beelzebub's gaze turns to where the sound came from. Something is coming closer to you. You can't make out what it is, but it appears big and appears to have 2 heads. Your heart beats faster as it draws closer and closer. It's Mammon and Otis? Mammon and Otis are carrying a large bag. It's big and looks heavy. Otis struggles to hold it. Why do they have that large bag? More importantly, what's in it? Whatever it is, it smells horrible. Like something rancid has been boiling out in a hot summer sun for hours. Oh hey, what brings you two out here? We could ask you the same thing. Cerberus ran off with my wrench and went in here. We're trying to find him before he gets himself hurt.
Oh no, that's awful. I hope you find him.
Huh. Amon rubs his chin as he softly hums. I think I might have seen Cerberus a few minutes ago. Really? You know where he went? Last time I saw him, he went that way. Mammon points at a dark path leading deeper into the forest. I'd be careful if I were you two. This forest can be pretty dangerous. Yep, Beelzebub knows. What's in the bag? He pointed a large bag, which now has mysterious liquids dripping out of it. Don't worry about it. It's for an experiment I'm working on.
Mammon, can we... please, get going. This thing is heavy.
Well, we better get going. Hope you find Cerberus. Bye, Beelzebub.
Bye, Beelzebub. Bye, Lion.
The two walk off, disappearing into the darkness. Well, come on. You're not gonna pick me up again, are you? Do you not like being picked up? Well, I don't hate it. Or anything. No, just like a warning before you do it. Ah, sure. Beelzebub will make sure to warn you from now on. So, maybe Beelzebub hold you? You nod your head. Sure. Beelzebub's smile grows wider as he gently picks you up. You sure like carrying me. Beelzebub likes to hold tiny, cute things. Okay. Wait, what? You think you're cute? You feel your face become red hot. Try to focus on something else while fatting yourself to calm down. You two have been walking for a while, and so far, no sign of Cerberus anywhere. You started to wonder if Mammon thought he saw something else that looked like Cerberus. Or he told you a lie to mess with you two. After a few minutes pass, you spot something in the distance. Kinda looks like a house. Nah, it's much too small to be a house. It's a mausoleum. You're standing in a graveyard. There are tombstones everywhere. Some are covered in moss, some have cracks all over them, and others are broken in half. You can barely make out any of the writing on them. The strong smell of rot lingers in the air, and you try your best not to gag. What's a graveyard doing all the way out here? Not sure. Anyway, let's start looking. Cerberus might be around here somewhere. I hope you find him soon. You wrap your arms around yourself, trying to stop yourself from shivering. It feels cold all of a sudden. Alright, I'm gonna touch that weird thing, like right under like the weird like stringy thing. Wilted flowers are scattered across the ground. I guess these flowers are amaranths. It's kind of funny to find these flowers in the graveyard, especially since they represent immortality. Alright, the first group of gravestones at the left. The crumbling graves are almost entirely covered in moss. The names and dates are covered up. I'm gonna click on the mausoleum. In the middle of the graveyard stands an old abandoned mausoleum. Cracks are formed in the ancient concrete as moss drapes over the walls. It reminds you of an H.P. Lovecraft story, but you can't remember the name of it. Graves right under the mausoleum? You can kind of make out what some of the names are, but only barely. What a name spell out Bartholomew. What an odd name. The grave right next to that. You can kind of make out what some names are, but barely. Bartholomew, odd name. What about the one that looks kind of like, well, y'all know what it looks like. Nope. Let's see the bush. You find a tombstone that's in better shape than the others. In fact, you can easily read what it says. Jenny Evermore. A good daughter and a kind sister. 1916, 1980X. The last number is scratched out. But what really caught your attention is that the grave is empty. It looks It looks like it had been recently dug up. Wait a second. This grave wasn't dug up. It looks like something dug its way out. I'm going to hate what's behind me, won't I? What was that? You feel something cold and slimy grab your arm. It's a rotten arm. Hi! Oh, Jenny, you have seen better days. Jenny, right? How are you doing? The zombie opens its jaws and lunges towards you. Wait, cack! The zombie sinks its teeth into your flesh. Dead end. Zombie. Right, kick! Without thinking, you kick the zombie in the ball. What balls? The zombie covers its crotch as it falls to the ground, withering in pain. Beelzebub! Oh? What's wrong? You ran over to his side and pointed at the zombie. Zombie! Oh, well, would you look at that? This is not the right reaction to have when there's a zombie in front of you. Oh, calm down. It's just one zombie. Beelzebub can handle one zombie, no problem. A hand shoots out of the grave and grabs Beelzebub's leg. Gah! Beelzebub shakes his head, snapping the arm off the arm. He continues shaking his leg until the hand is sent flying. More zombies start rising from the ground. Their flesh rotting off, and you can see their bones. You know what? Beelzebub thinks it's now time to go. No, duh! Oh my god, we're in Pirates of the Caribbean! A horde of zombies slowly approaches you. Yeah, wait, what? Jump! Die, god damn it! Alright, jump! You jump over the tombstone, nearly avoiding a zombie's head as it reaches out to grab you. More zombies block your path. What do? Run around! You go around the horde of zombies, ducking your head as some of them try to grab you. You can see the exit. You're almost there. Sprint! Finally, you made it out of the graveyard. You turn around to see if the zombies are close. There's nothing there. The graveyard is gone. All there's left to prove is that it was there is a mysterious empty grave. What? Oh man, Cerberus isn't here either. Where could he be? Don't worry, we'll find him. Hey, don't worry, Beelzebub. We'll find him. Beelzebub gives you a soft smile. Thanks, Lion. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I think I'm fine. Can we take a breather? I feel tired from running. Sure, we can do that. You and Beelzebub sit down in an old log. Say, Beelzebub, how old are you? Huh? Why the sudden interest, Dollface? What? Can't I be a little curious? Well, let me think. Beelzebub is not too good with math, doll, so Beelzebub might be a bit off. Beelzebub was 30 when he was turned into a vampire. So Beelzebub is now probably somewhere in his 80s. You're 80? Huh, yep. Beelzebub looks pretty good for an 80-year-old, huh? So how old are the others? Well, let Beelzebub think. Hubris is the eldest, but Beelzebub has no idea how old he is. Aries is the second eldest. He's 339 years old. Orpheus the third eldest. He's 141-year-old. Eros is the fourth eldest. He's 105. Yours truly is the third youngest. You already know how old Beelzebub is. Mammon is the second youngest. He's 49. And finally, you have Donus, the youngest brother. He's 32. Wow. You're all old. Ha! Well, you're not wrong. Well, for a bunch of old men, you guys don't look that bad. Especially you, Beelzebub. Oh, shucks. You're just saying that. Nah, I mean it. I think you look handsome. Beelzebub's face turns bright pink. He tries to say something, but is too stunned to speak. Thanks. Beelzebub coughs into his hand, quickly composing himself. He stands up from the log and stretches his back. Well, Beelzebub thinks that's enough rest. We should, get going now. You and Beelzebub wander around the dark forest. Thick fog clouds your vision, making it hard to see. As you travel further, you are hit with a strong smell of decay and rot. Your eyes widen as you look around, fearing that the zombies were back. But nothing comes after you. The fog begins to die, so you finally see where you are. You have arrived at a swamp. The water is murky green. Moss hangs from tree branches as you see a swarm of gnat clouds flying around. It's dead quiet. You can't hear any frogs croaking. As you look closer, you are certain you can see what looks to be buildings. Or part of buildings deep in the water. This used to be a town. Huh. Beelzebub doesn't see Cerberus here either. Hey, Beelzebub, Can I ask you a random question? Sure. What is it? Why do you always wear sunglasses? Is it for medical reasons? It makes you look like a... Is it for medical reasons? Is it for medical reasons? Ah, no. Beelzebub wears them because he strikes a pose. They make Beelzebub look cool. Ah, well, I guess they do make you look pretty cool. Really? Of course they do. But Beelzebub is still pretty cool even without the glasses. And why are you always wearing them? They complete Beelzebub's look. You let out a small chuckle. Wait, Beelzebub, look. Huh? Paw prints! That means Cerberus around here somewhere. But thankfully, they don't go into the water. You follow the trail of paw prints. They seem to be heading away from the swamp. Beelzebub, I think I know where Cerberus went. Suddenly, you ran into something. Or rather, you ran into someone. You let out a loud scream, fearing you ran into another zombie. Ah! Gah! What are you screaming for? Aries? Aries? What is he doing out here? Why did all the vamps suddenly decide to take a stroll through the woods? Who's next? Aries? What brings you all the way out here? I came here to bring the frogs back to the swamp. Huh? They're all healed up, so I'm letting them go. Also, yeah, I think, like, I'm not sure, like, what Aries' tone is. I'm not sure if it's gonna be, like, you know, if he's gonna have, like, big himbo energy. Like, he clearly has it, but I feel like maybe I'll give him, like, somewhat of a, like, you know, a soft-spoken emo sort of voice. Or probably, I don't know. They're all healed up, so I'm letting them go. Aries likes to heal sick or injured animals. He's pretty good at it, aren't you, big bro? Shut up, Beelzebub. He frowns. You can tell he enjoys the praise, judging by his blush. Oh yeah, say Aries. Huh? Have you by any chance seen Cerberus around? We've been trying to find him for hours. Aries lets out an annoyed sigh. You really need to teach Cerberus to not come in here. It's a miracle how he's still alive. Anyway, I think I saw him head that way. Aries points behind him. I'm not sure if that really was Cerberus, but it did kind of look like him. Just be careful. You know, this forest likes to play tricks. Got it. Thanks, big bro. You walked him off for what felt like ages, and still no signs of that furry orange dog. All you see is just trees, and... Oh, look! More trees! Everything looks the same. What if Aries thought he saw Cerberus, but it was just his imagination playing tricks on him? Maybe it was the woods playing tricks. It did say that this forest likes to play with your mind. What if you're lost out here forever? Beelzebub, I think we're... You stop. You and Beelzebub arrived at an open field. There are holes. Lots and lots of holes. Oh, it's the hole segment. What could have... Woof! Gah! You were suddenly tackled to the ground, lying flat on your back. Cerberus stands on top of you, panting heavily as he stares down at you. Cerberus! Beelzebub picks up Cerberus, holding him in his arms. Thank the gods you're okay. Beelzebub thought something bad happened to you. What do you say? It's a good thing he's safe. Great never found him. Where's the wrench? Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. It's a good thing he's safe. Well, it's a good thing we found him. Yeah. Oh, no! Beelzebub grabs your arm and pulls you up to your feet. Sorry about that. Cerberus just really likes people. He gets so excited when he meets a new face. He dusts the dirt off of you. It's alright. Don't worry about it. The important thing is that we found Cerberus. He gently pat one of Cerberus's heads. His tail wags even faster. Haha, yeah. Wait, where's the wrench? Oh yeah, Cerberus ran off with Beelzebub's wrench. You honestly forgot about that. You don't think You both look out to the many holes that Cerberus dug up? Oh boy. Woof! We're gonna have to look through all the holes now, aren't we? Yep. Well, maybe it won't take that long. You really hope Beelzebub is right. Well, time to start digging. Right, the comment specifically mentioned hole 4, so hole number 4. Dig up the dirt and you find a crystal ball inside the hole. Okay, where's Cerberus finding all this stuff? You pick up the crystal ball, inspecting it closely. Suddenly an image begins to appear. I am Madame Leota. What do you... Ah! He throws the crystal ball as far as he can. It disappears into the trees. What was that? I'd rather not talk about it. Let's keep looking for the wrench. Was that a reference or something? Who is Madame Leota? Apparently, it's a character from the Haunted Mansion. I've not watched that before, but thank you. Hole number 1. Moving the dirt out of the way, you find a diamond. Oh, a diamond. You're rich. Wait a second. Never mind. It's a fake. Talk about a total letdown. You put the fake diamond back in the dirt where you found it. I mean, diamonds are just like really compressed carbon. There's not really much to talk about. Number 2. Dig up the hole, you find what looks like a very old, worn-out book. Feels like it's made of hard, wrinkly leather. And is that a face? You know what? You're never much of a reader anyway. You place the book back into the ground, quickly burying it up. Now that is a reference I probably recognize, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. Number 3. Covering the dirt, you find a small plush doll of what looks like a zombie cat. Its eyes, mouth, and ears are all sewn shut. You can't help but feel kind of sorry for the poor thing. You place the doll into your pocket, decide to keep it. Number 5. You push the dirt away and find a human foot. You put the dirt bag over it. Number 6. Digging up the hole, you see something sticking out of the ground. You can't make out what it is. Maybe it's a wrench. You grab it and try to pull it out. It doesn't budge. Must be really stuck in there. Hey, Beelzebub, can you give me a hand? I think I found a wrench, but it's stuck. Don't worry, Dolphus. Let the one-man army handle it. Dolphin, what are you doing there? Oh my God! What? Wait. Beelzebub thinks that's not the wrench. You think? Yeah, I can see that. The zombie pushes itself back up. Its rotten flesh is falling off, and you can see maggots crawling in it. The sight of it makes you gag. The zombie is crawling towards you, its jaw open wide. Beelzebub, help! You close your eyes, waiting for the zombie to attack you. Wham! You open your eyes to see the zombie laying on the ground, with Beelzebub standing over it, holding a large stick. He breaks the stick down again on the zombie. Wham! And again, wham. And again, wham! He drops the stick, panting heavily. The zombie's head is smashed. Actually, you're not sure if smash is the right word to describe it. You can't tell which part used to be its ear and which part used to be the nose. You had to turn your head away from it. Hey, you okay? You nod your head. Yeah, I think so. I will hug him. You're on to Beelzebub. Wrap your arms around him. Beelzebub is taken aback a bit, not sure what to do. Thank you. You saved my life back there. Ah, it's no big deal. Beelzebub pats your back, giving you a warm smile. Nothing Beelzebub can't handle. Beelzebub is just glad you're safe. Or else Hubris would have kicked Beelzebub's butt. Let go Beelzebub, giving him room. He lets out a huge sigh. Well, we looked at all the holes and my wrench is nowhere to be found. He pat Beelzebub's arm. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe he can get a new one. I guess you're right. And hey, we found Cerberus safe and sound. Oh yeah, you're right. Beelzebub bends down and picks up Cerberus. Beelzebub, we'll have to carry Cerberus to make sure he doesn't run off again. Good idea. And so you and Beelzebub head back to the mansion. After what felt like hours, you and Beelzebub finally arrived back at the mansion. You never thought you would be so happy to see this place. Never, ever going back in there. If Cerberus ever goes back into those woods, you're on your own. Ha! Don't worry. Beelzebub will make sure that doesn't happen. Beelzebub places Cerberus back on the ground. Cerberus scratches his ear and runs off, heading straight back towards the mansion. Well, what do you want to do now? Suddenly, something is thrown at Beelzebub, hitting him square in the head. Ah! What was that? Both you and Beelzebub look to the ground to see what was thrown at him. Hey! It's Beelzebub's wrench! What's he doing over here? I found your wrench. It was in my marigolds. Beelzebub, I've asked you this many times before. Teach Cerberus to not dig in my flower beds! Do you know how annoying it is to keep finding random objects in my flowers? Very annoying. Very annoying! You may be my little brother, Beelzebub, but that doesn't mean I won't smack you if this keeps happening. This is your final warning. If I find another shoe, cursed object, a human hand, or whatever in my flower beds again, I'm going to force you to eat it. Beelzebub sweats nervously. Yeah, loud and clear, Aries. You got it. He chuckles nervously as he tugs his collar. Aries storms off, stomping his feet as he lets out a string of curses under his breath. Well, at least Beelzebub has his wrench back. Yeah, we rescued Cerberus and found your wrench. I say it was a pretty successful day. Beelzebub agrees with you. But how did it end up in Aries' flower beds? Beelzebub thinks Cerberus must have left the forest while we were looking for him and buried it here. Cerberus really likes to bury things in Aries' garden. Beelzebub thinks it's because it smells. I wish I could go and get a good look at it. From what I've seen, it looks really pretty. Well, why not now? Huh? It'll only be for a few minutes. But Beelzebub, I've got chores to do. Don't worry, Beelzebub will help you with the chores. Oh, come on! You try to protest again, but Beelzebub grabs your hand and starts dragging you towards the garden. Beelzebub was right. Your garden is beautiful. There are rows and rows of beautiful roses in all different kinds of colors. In the middle of the garden is a large tree. Its leaves are a bright, vivid green. Wow, your brother is really talented. Huh, he is now, isn't he? Beelzebub likes to come here for inspiration when he's having trouble with a new song. You write songs? Yeah, but none of them are good. It's just some hobby Beelzebub likes to do. Beelzebub doesn't plan to make a career out of it. Beelzebub isn't talented enough. Hey, don't be like that. I'm sure you're a wonderful songwriter. Ah, shucks. You're too nice. What kind of songs do you write? He looks down, twiddling his thumbs. Beelzebub likes to write love songs. You blink. Love songs? You're surprised, to be honest. You didn't think Beelzebub would be the type to write those kinds of songs. Beelzebub is a bit of a hopeless romantic. He chuckles nervously as he rubs the back of his head. Beelzebub knows it's not very cool. What do you say? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cute. I think it's pretty cute. It's not lame. I think it's pretty cute. Cute? Aw, jeez, doll. You're making Beelzebub blush. Beelzebub should be the one doing that, not you. You know, Beelzebub never noticed this before, but your eyes remind Beelzebub of precious gems. You feel your cheeks flush from the comments. Thank you. Maybe Beelzebub wants to keep you. Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it, dollface. Anyway, we better get going. Those chores aren't going to be doing themselves. But first, Beelzebub needs to get properly dressed first. Dressed? Dressed for what? For cleaning, of course. Since you're wearing a cleaning outfit, Beelzebub should also wear one. Beelzebub has one in his closet. Beelzebub, you don't have to wear one. But Beelzebub must. He grabs your hand. Come on, we're wasting Moonlight. Before you can say another word, Beelzebub drags you back to his Hey, yo! You wait outside the hall as Beelzebub gets okay, I'm waiting outside. Really, Beelzebub, you don't have to. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Beelzebub steps out, wearing the butler outfit, and he looks really good. You feel your cheeks warm up, but you couldn't help but stare at him. See something you like, doll? I didn't mean to stare. Here, Beelzebub doesn't mind. You can stare at him all you want. As long as you don't mind Beelzebub staring at you. We should probably get going now. Right. Let's get to cleaning. You let out a huge yawn as you drag your feet across the floor. You are completely and utterly exhausted. You feel like your body might fall apart at any moment. But on the bright side, all the chores are done. Man, Beelzebub sure is tired. You look pretty tired too. What tipped you off? He chuckles. Beelzebub can carry you back to your room if you're too tired. Or you could sleep with Beelzebub in his room. Oh, yes, please! Your face suddenly feels like it's on fire. Nah, it's okay. I can sleep in my room. Thank you for the offer. All right. Suddenly, you are lifted into the air. Beelzebub is holding you in his arms, bridal style. Beelzebub will then carry you back to your room. You're too flustered to even speak. You let Beelzebub carry you back to your room. He gently opens the door and steps inside, bending his head so he won't hit the door frame. He carefully lays you back on your bed. Beelzebub hopes you have pleasant dreams. He kisses the back of your hand. You feel like you have butterflies in your stomach as your face becomes red hot. Night, doll. He leaves the room, closing the door behind him. Feeling tired and exhausted, you quickly fall asleep.
Lilith! Where are you? Where are you, you red-headed person? Ah, there you are. Wake up, bestie.
You wake up with jaw, feels like heart's about to beat out of your chest, takes a few moments for your eyes to adjust, quickly realize it was Lilith who woke you up. You scared the ever-loving poo out of me. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Sorry's not enough for me. Well, but what is it? What did you come here to tell me, huh? And where am I, by the way? Am I in the void again? Am I in the void?
Well, maybe. I think we're in the void.
Yeah, we're somewhere in between reality and the dream escape.
Anyway, she's here to tell us about how we're doing so far. Right, and exactly like how we did, and give us hints. And apparently today, we did great. We did good today. However, here's the thing, all right? Something's wrong. And that something wrong is that... don't take it the wrong way. Beelzebub's a great guy, but sometimes when he has feelings towards someone, he can get a little bit territorial.
What does she mean by that?
Just be careful and not let Beelzebub like you too much, or he will get too attached to you. You have 6 nights left. Good luck. Then vanishes, leaving you alone and void. You let out a sigh. 6 more nights. Will I survive? Still, why does that warning send shivers down your spine? End of the demo. Anyway, that was Beelzebub's route for 7 Bloody Nights. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. We've got 2 more routes to go through. Aries' route as well as Hubris' route. So far, I think my favorite has got to be Beelzebub. Like, I love the big softy. He is just such a goofy, large man who's apparently a lot smarter than we think. Huh. I never really expected that. Like, he's a big softy. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.